CTV News at 5 with Hudson Mack.
Well, it is not the usual real estate listing that you might find on MLS, but for a cool $75 million, you could own your own island. The 780 acres of privacy on James Island, off the eastern shore of the Saanich Peninsula, is now on the market. The owner is Craig McCaw, a U.S. telecom billionaire who's selling his island. James Island once was home to a dynamite factory. It now features a 5,000 square foot home, 6 different guest cottages, a landing strip, private vehicle dock, and a Jack Nicklaus designed golf course. But the realtors say that's not all.
It has numerous venues for entertainment, and it has an old barn with a movie theater in it. It has a private airstrip. It has its own docking facilities and barge loading facilities. It is essentially it could be a self-contained little town. There are spectacular views from virtually every spot on this island. It's quite breathtaking.
And it's getting a lot of international attention. James Island is the second largest privately owned island in the Gulf Islands chain. The realtor says about 20% of the island is protected under the Nature Conservancy of Canada to preserve its unique ecosystem. The rest of the island can be subdivided and developed. There's a group of surfers ready to hit the beach right now, not to catch a wave, but to protect Vancouver Island's coastline. The Surfrider Foundation has cleaned up nearly a ton of trash bombarding Vargas Island near Tofino. The volunteers have removed more than 950 kilograms of marine debris from the remote location, the debris consisting of what appears to be the detritus from the Japanese tsunami, including buoys and rope and plastic bottles. The foundation says it has removed more trash from Vargas Island than any other beach it has cleaned up in the last 5 years.
Well, as always, we found a significant amount of debris from Asia and foreign sources. It's so hard to determine whether or not it's from the tsunami. However, it's a consistent reminder of the impacts of pollution and situations around the Pacific Ocean that can affect us here.
The volunteers say that Vargas Island still has a ton of debris left to be cleaned up. You can see a documentary on the Vargas Island cleanup on July 6th. It'll be shown at the Canoe Brew Pub in Victoria. The next beach cleanup is at Esquimalt Lagoon June 10th. And if you'd like to sign up to help, you can get involved by going to vancouverisland.surfer.org. A salmon fishing company on Vancouver Island says further testing has failed to detect a virus at any of its facilities. Mainstream Canada destroyed more than 560,000 Atlantic salmon after the IHN virus was confirmed at its Dixon Bay farm near Tofino. That virus is found in wild fish stocks in the Pacific but does not pose a risk to human health. Mainstream Canada says it has now conducted extensive sampling at all of its farm sites. Those tests have failed to detect the virus. Well, if you're a senior or if you have a senior in your care, help is now just a phone call away if you need it. The province is launching its new phone service for the elderly and their families. The government says seniors who are trying to find health services that they need or who may have a problem with their existing care can now call a toll-free seniors healthcare support line to get help. That number is on your screen. It's 1-877-952-3181. That's toll-free. The line is open Monday to Friday from 8:30 to 4:30. Once again, the number is 1-877-952-3181. Also from the Comox Valley tonight, a landmark has been spared serious damage thanks to the quick response of firefighters. Flames were seen shooting out of the Cumberland's historic Ilo Theatre on the village's main street last night. The building was a movie house in the 30s and then a live auction hall. It's just 2 doors down from the community fire station, and by coincidence, the volunteers were there having a meeting. They were on the scene fighting the fire in less than a minute.
So I don't know if just somebody playing a prank or playing with matches or whatever, but it could have been a real serious fire in another 15 minutes. We would have had our hands full. Started in the back alley in a window ledge, went through the window ledge and up through the wall. So it was behind the siding and between the siding and the wall, burnt right up 25 feet up to the roof. Fast notification, somebody walking by seen it.
I was super relieved because, well, you can imagine this old building, it's a lot of old dry fur. It can go up so quickly. Fortunately, somebody in the community saw it and they called it in quickly. Another 15 minutes and we probably wouldn't be standing here having this same conversation. It would be something entirely different.
No one was inside when the fire broke out. Investigators are still looking for the cause. The building's under renovation And the owners are hoping to reopen it as a live theater once the upgrades are complete.